right, now to that major deal announced by the federal government today. This as the White House and automakers continue to invest in electric vehicles. The $2.5 billion loan that will support a joint venture by General Motors and LG Energy. The money will be used on 3 battery cell factories in the U.S. 2 factories to be built are in Tennessee, Ohio, and 1 in Lansing. The batteries will be used in GM electric vehicles as the automaker is promising to go all electric by 2035. My partner, Dave Llewellyn, is away from the anchor desk tonight. He joins me live now from Warren with a closer look at the major impact this deal will have on Michigan. Dave, fill us in.
Carolyn, good evening to you. First off, it means jobs and eventually to more charging stations just like these at the Meijer here on Mound Road. In the future, and this government loan deal is one piece of the strategy to accelerate into that EV future. The announcement, which will benefit the industry and workers here, was made by former Michigan Governor Jennifer Granholm, the U.S. Secretary of Energy.
This announcement alone will help to create 6,000 construction jobs and over 5,000 new operations jobs, high quality operation jobs, when these 3 factories are at full capacity. In Michigan, it will mean 2,000 construction jobs and 1,700 permanent operations jobs in Lansing.
The $2.5 billion government loan to the joint venture between General Motors and LG Energy Solution will help to build battery cell manufacturing facilities in Lansing, as well as plants in Ohio and Tennessee.
It's not enough just to invest. We want to reward production. That's what we want to reward. And that's what we've done now.
The state of Michigan, that has been and is a priority of the Whitmer administration as well, to remain a battery center, right, in the U.S.
Yeah, you know, and these investments by GM and LG support the plans that they have going forward. The plans were going forward regardless of the loan. The loan makes it easier for GM and LG to accomplish the goals in the time frame that they want to do it.
We saw what happened when to our supply chains in a pandemic, when we had highly efficient supply chains that were not resilient because we were over dependent on foreign sources for critical materials. That can never happen again in this country.
We caught up with Nichelle Armstrong as she was loading groceries into her plugged-in Chevy Bolt at the Meijer in Warren.
I was shopping. I usually charge my car here maybe twice a week, do a little shopping, and it takes about an hour to fill up.
Works out well, doesn't it?
Very well.
What led you to this decision?
I'm very bad at oil changes, so my partner decided to get me an EV car so I wouldn't blow this one up. So
whatever the individual reason to go electric or not at this stage, it's the road we're on as an industry and a country, and Michigan is determined to remain at the forefront of change. Live tonight in Warren, Dave Llewellyn, 7 Action News. Carolyn will be back in the studio with you tomorrow night.
Yep, looking forward to it, Davey Lou, but I'm guilty too of those oil changes, so I might have to look at EVs in the future. We all are. All right, Dave. Thank you so much.